Hi guys, welcome back to Wayward Son Custom. Today we have the Great Lakes Firearms Synergy Double Stack 1911. Now this is a 5-inch bad boy, and one of the things that I like that on a 5-inch 2011 or Double Stack 1911 style pistol is I do like the on a 5-incher I do like the full Picatinny rail underneath. Gives you a lot more real estate as far as mounting a weapon light or any kind of accessory. So first and foremost, it does have a full-length dust cover, squared trigger guard with double undercut, which is nice. Serrated on the front there. He'll give you a little bit of purchase if you go Jerry Michalik style. A nice oversized, just slightly extended ambidextrous safety and non-ambidextrous slide release slide stop. They both work really well. Nice audible click, and you can feel it tactilely as well. Does come with an RMR cut. The rear sights are part of the cover plate, so if you do go optics you'll lose your rear sight. Does have a the rear sight is blacked out, and then the front sight, as you can see, is fiber optic. Has these very nice cocking serrations front and rear. They're nice and big. You can really get a purchase on them, and they're actually a lot deeper than they initially look. Alright, so the trigger pull on it seems to be really nice and crisp. We'll see when we get out to the range how it actually works. Does have just the one side for the magazine release. It is not ambidextrous. One of the things I like about the grip module is it has some good texturing on the sides. It has some really nice fine checkering on the front and rear straps, and then it has, along with the double undercut, the second undercut right here behind the trigger guard actually goes into this nice little scallop here, and so you're able to really get right up in there, get a nice high purchase on the gun, get your hand fully in there in the tang, and help to lower that bore axis as much as you possibly can. It does come with a mag weld, which has these nice scallops right there, and a magazine right there. Can't tell you much more about that because YouTube don't like it, but anyway, actually I probably just made a big no-no right there. But anyway, as you can see, both the mag well and the magazine have, well, easier to show you this way I guess, have little scallops right there where you can actually grab with your finger and your index finger and your thumb and strip the mag if you have to. So just a very nice, very ergonomic, I think it's a good looking gun. Does have on the frame, it does have burnt bronze Cerakote, and I really dig the two-tone aesthetic. Everything on it is just, it just feels like it's a good quality gun. It actually feels a lot more like a more expensive gun than it is. Honestly, I would see this as a very direct competitor to the Springfield Prodigy at just a few $100s less, because this is still 3 numbers. Can't tell you, high 3 numbers, but not quite 4. And so that squarely puts it into the budget double stack 1911 or 2011 niche. It definitely falls in that budget category, which for the amount that you would spend on this, it does seem a little ludicrous to say it's a budget gun. But when you start talking like Staccato XCs and Jacob Gray and Nighthawk and some of the others, you'll see this is a steal at this price point. As long as it runs, and as long as it's reliable, accurate, and everything, then it is a steal. I'm hopeful. I mean, I have the T-Sauce B9R double stack duty, and this feels like it has better fit and finish as far as the slide to frame fit. I mean, this seems very, very tight, but also, I don't know, just, it's like riding on glass rails. It just really feels good when you're cycling the slide, and when you're using all the controls, they just seem to be very, very nice. So, with the T-Sauce, right now I've been seeing those on sale for under $5, which for a double stack 1911 is just insane. And somehow they still run, but honestly, they're still a $600 or so gun. They're not, I mean, they are definitely not top tier. You're not getting that extra fine fit and finish like you do on some of the upper tier guns. With this, I think you're looking at probably the basic price point that you could begin to start seeing some of those things, like the really nice tight frame to slide fit, the really positive controls, lack of mem parts and stuff like that. And then of course, the more you pay for them, the more you should expect out of them, I guess. But anyway, as far as ergonomics, the fit and finish, and everything on it, the way it's laid out, I mean, for the most part, it's laid out like every other double stack 1911. But the ergonomics, the looks, and everything, I'm really digging it. So I hope this does really well at the range. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. So, with that being said, let's go to the range. Alright, on a mini IPSC target from 15 yards, this is accuracy from the Great Lakes Firearms Synergy double stack 1911. Alright, and on a mini IPSC target from 25 yards away, this is accuracy from the Great Lakes Firearms Synergy 1911. Alright, some more accuracy from the Great Lakes Firearms Synergy 1911. Headshots are from 10 yards, as well as from the body shots here. All rapid fire. We are back from the range with our Great Lakes Firearms Synergy double stack 1911 in 9mm. And as you can tell from the range footage, It did require like 1 magazine break-in. I mean, it wasn't doing horrible, but yeah, it wasn't. I was a little worried. But after 1 magazine breaking in, and by the way, with any decently fit and finished 1911, 2011, double stack 1911, this type of platform, they usually have a very tight tolerances when it comes to some of the fitting, like the slide to frame and etc. So it's not unusual for a good quality gun of this style to need a break-in period. And the break-in period that it does need goes from 0 rounds to, you know, a few hundred, depending on the make, model, manufacturer, all that good stuff. So anyway, after the first magazine, I've had absolutely no problems. I've got 500 rounds through it, so I feel pretty confident that it's not going to let me down. We're going to continue to put rounds through it, and I'll let you know when we get a little bit higher up in the round count. But no, this thing has been pretty much flawless. It's very accurate. It's very accurate. The trigger is like very nice. I like the fit and the finish. The ergonomics are good. I had absolutely no malfunctions outside of the first magazine. I used the supplied Checkmate magazines that come with it that are branded Checkmate. I used my Springfield Prodigy magazines and an MBX, and all of them worked fine. All of them ran flawlessly in the gun. So yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a keeper. I'm actually very impressed at this price point. Very impressed. Yeah, if you have half as much money as what this costs, and you want to get into the 1911 double stack game, then yeah, T-Sauce 1911 will work fine. But if you have the means and you're ready to step up, you want something just a little bit more refined, something just a little bit more accurate, and everything, then definitely consider the Great Lakes Firearms Synergy. I have no affiliation with them. First time I ever touched one was at SHOT Show this year and interviewed the guys. If you want to watch that video, you can. They also have some pretty cool rifles, and they also make a line of striker fired guns called the GL19 Striker that I just so happens I will be reviewing one of those soon. But that one, this one, they're bought on my dime. Synergy was not sent from Great Lakes to me or anything. Conventional means bought it on my own dime. So take all that with a grain of salt. But my sample size of one here ran great. Love it. It really feels and shoots like a much more expensive gun. So anyway, if you haven't already, please take a moment and subscribe, like, share, comment. All that stuff jogs the algorithm, helps let the YouTube overlords know that we want to see, that you want to see good 2A content. That's what you want, that's what you need, and that's what they should allow. And also, if you want to help support the channel, you can join by clicking join. And there's 3 different tiers of membership. They each have their own perks, and they piggyback on each other. And you can also hit up my website, waywardsoncustomgun.com. No, YouTube, I do not sell guns or ammo on there. So yes, I am allowed to link there and talk about it. So you can go over there, you can get my channel merch. Cool shirts. This one's discontinued, so you won't be able to get this one, but you'll be able to get some pretty cool t-shirts, stickers, keychains, yada 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 yada. There's also some links over there for stuff that I can't link to from here, and as well as over there'll be some links in the description below. Some of those little alphabet things that will help save you some money and keep you running for less. And yeah, I guess I should just shut up and say until next time, watch your 6 and carry on. Wayward Son out. And absolute bargain.